Hello YouTube, this is DayXWap. In today's video I'm going to be teaching the top 5 must-own items in GTA 5 Online. A lot of these items cost around $1 million, so I hope you guys can grind this out and you're dedicated to make money for this, because these will definitely help you make money. Also, I wanted to mention, if we hit 100 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway for a $25 Microsoft gift card that you guys can use on whatever. So yeah, let's get into this top 5 video, and I will see you. Coming in at number 5 spot is the CEO office. CEO offices range from $1 million to about $4 million maybe, and I bought the cheapest one for $1 million because it is a very good investment and you want to invest your money to make money in this game. So there's 3 services that the CEO office offers. It offers missions that when you get double money you can make up to $40,000. It also provides vehicle cargo warehouse. Now this can cost $1.5 million to buy, which is the cheapest one, which is I have, and you can source vehicles from small, medium to top range, and top range sells for about $100,000, but you make $80,000 in profit. So that's a pretty good thing to invest in. And there's also one more thing that we have to cover, and that is CEO crates. You can buy a small, medium, or large warehouse, and depending on what warehouse you get, you can store a certain amount of crates. I recommend a medium or a large warehouse to start off with, so you can source whatever amount of crates you want. These payouts are very good and it takes a lot of time to grind out, so if you're serious about this, then you can make a lot of money doing the crates. So I hope you guys enjoy the CEO office, and it's a very good investment. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Number 4 spot is the Oppressor. You could also use the Oppressor Mark II, but that requires a lot more things, such as a nightclub and the Terabyte, which cost around $5 million maybe altogether, plus the Oppressor cost another $2 million to get. So I recommend the Oppressor just because it's cheaper, and it's a really good vehicle to get around everywhere, and it really helps with the CEO office if you're sourcing crates, because you can get to place faster, especially if it's like a 3-drop crate. Also, the Oppressor provides an MC service of where you can just spawn it right in front of you if you're an MC president, which we'll be talking about in another spot. So I highly recommend the Oppressor. It is a very good vehicle. It's a very good grinding vehicle to help you out with your CEO office and MC supplies, such as all that. And it flies around and it has a boost and it's very mobile. I highly recommend this vehicle to anyone who's looking for it. So yeah, I'll see you in the next spot. Coming in at number 3 spot is the Buzzard. The Buzzard is a very good vehicle for CEO in specific. The reasons why it's so good for CEO is because you can literally spawn it right in front of you no matter where you are. As you see in here, I go to my interaction menu and I go to the vehicles, and it says I can spawn it for free. Usually it would cost a price, so it's a lot better to own it yourself. And also, when you're leaving the office, if you still do that instead of a Terabyte, you can spawn on the roof for free too, as a quick vehicle to get around for import, export, or even crates if you don't have enough money for an Oppressor and you just want to stick with the Buzzard for now as you grind money with it. The Buzzard has a price of $1.75 million, and it has 0 trade price because it's so old, so there wasn't a trade price for it originally. Getting $1.75 million is a struggle if you don't have much, but once you guys grind and get this vehicle, it is really worth your money and you can make it back super quickly. Also, this vehicle provides weapons on it, such as the homing missiles or the cannons. I don't recommend using the cannons because they're not as good, so I recommend using the homing missiles because they're really good for VIP work, such as Headhunter and Sightseer when you're destroying targets. Or you could do salvage the hard drives, or you could do another VIP work that's very beneficial to you. So yeah, the missiles aren't very accurate on this, by the way, so I wouldn't use them too much or get too frustrated with it. But when you get better Warstock vehicles, they will have more accurate missiles. But that's the Buzzard, and I'll see you in the next one. Coming in at the number 2 spot is the MC Business and the MC Clubhouse. The MC Clubhouse can range from anywhere from 200,000 to about 600,000 on the standard base price without upgrades. The MC Business Clubhouse is very cheap than any other business that you can buy. I highly recommend this one because it's only 200,000 and it's in Sandy Shores area. The reason you want your businesses in Sandy Shores area is because you're selling to the city. When you sell to the city, the drops are a lot closer, it's paved roads, and there's a lot more hiding spots from griefers and all that. If you were to have a business in the city, which are the most expensive ones by the way, which is a very bad investment, so don't buy the ones in the city. If you do, you're gonna have to sell up in Sandy Shores area or even the top of the map, and you're very exposed to anyone who's trying to kill you if you sell in populated lobbies. So I don't recommend that. If you buy the cheaper ones, everything costs around 500 to about 900,000 base price, and with upgrades, usually every business has about $1.5 million in upgrades if you want to buy the equipment and the staff upgrade. This will highly recommend it. Well, I will highly recommend this because it is a very good passive business to use. You can make a lot of money out of these, especially if you own all 4. If you have document forgery, that's also a bonus because you can make about, I don't know, $20,000 in profit every time you do it, and you only have to buy 1 bar of supplies. I also recommend buying supplies because when you buy supplies, you could do other work such as CEO and all that, instead of wasting your time stealing the supplies. Plus, also when you buy supplies, you don't have to do anything, you just wait. It's a very good passive business. I highly recommend these. You can make a lot of money after the CEO, and this will definitely be worth your purchase, so I'd recommend buying all of these in all the locations right in the middle of the map, as you see right there. There's a bunch of businesses, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the MC Clubhouse. We'll be getting onto our number 1 spot. Before we get to our number 1 spot, I also have an honorable mention that I want to share with you guys. The Jetpack is a very good vehicle, and I highly recommend it because it is very good at getting around and sourcing crates, and it has a jet engine, and it's just very mobile. It can fit in small spaces. Upgrades on it, you can upgrade it in your facility. You can offer a boost like I just did right there. You can add homing missiles, and you can also do an engine upgrade so it goes faster. You want these because it's just very mobile. You can do jobs easily. The one complaint I have with this vehicle is that the missiles aren't very accurate, and you can only shoot 2 at a time like the buzzer, and then there's a cooldown timer. But other than that, this vehicle is really good. That's why it comes in an honorable mention, and it is a pretty hefty price of about 2.7 million with the trade price. If you don't have the trade price, I think it's like 3.7 million if I'm wrong. I'll put it up on the screen for you guys. But yeah, that's the Thruster. It's a very good vehicle. Highly recommend it if you have the money for it. Don't spend it if you don't have the money for it. Only buy stuff you need. And yeah, we'll get on with the number 1 spot after this. And number 1 spot is the Bunker. I chose the Bunker because it is a very good passive business, just like the MC Business Clubhouses. Now you guys can decide which one you like better, MC or Bunker, but personally the Bunker sells for more money, and you could do fast track researches and all of that good stuff. So the best bunker locations in my opinion is the one on the highway right here, Chumash Bunker. There's also the Zancudo Bunker, which is another great choice that I highly recommend, or you can get the Farmhouse Bunker. Now unfortunately I don't own any of those because I wasn't very smart in purchasing my location, so I purchased the one right in Raton Canyon. One thing I would avoid is purchasing the one up in Paleto Bay because the sell missions you only get 15 minutes and it could be a nightmare selling them, and you don't want to go through that, especially with the griefers going after you if you sell in a populated lobby. Another thing that I want to mention is that the Bunker can sell for around $1 million if you have upgrades on it, and just like the MC businesses, I would buy supplies because it is a very good thing to do, and you could do CEO work in your other time. Now, one other thing about the Bunker is that you can store a mobile operations center in there. Now, the mobile operations center can offer a weapon upgrade or gun center and like a vehicle upgrade center for war stock vehicles. If you don't like that, you can also have a personal vehicle storage in there, which is another good thing. And you can also store the anti-aircraft trailer if you want to buy it. I don't really recommend it, but if you want to buy it, you can. Now we're going to be heading over to the laptop. As you can see, you have to be either an MC president or a CEO to run this. Once you run this, you'll be prompted with a screen of upgrades and staff availability. Alright, so resupplying, you can either steal supplies or buy supplies. Now, I'd rather buy supplies because it's a passive business. Now, research, there's a ton of research that you could do with weaponized vehicles such as the Tampa, the Half Track, which are very good in heist, and I definitely recommend those. And you could also get rounds of guns that make your gun stronger and all of that. You can assign your staff to manufacturing or research, or even both, but I highly recommend just one of the other ones, depending on what you want to do. The upgrades are pretty good, so I highly recommend those too. And that is all for this video. See you in the next one.